Hello everyone, I'm Em, welcome back to TechBlock. Today we are doing the TechBlock Q&A. I asked you guys to ask me questions in my previous TechBlock vlog, and here we are today. We're going to be doing the second ever Q&A video on the channel. I did one I think half a year ago, so it's been a while since we've done a Q&A. Let's jump straight into it. The first question comes from Josh the Kiwi1. TechBlock Q&A, favorite RGB item in your setup. Now this is kind of a difficult question for me. It's either my keyboard or my mouse. I really like the switches on the Razer Huntsman Elite keyboard, but I also love this mouse because it's wireless and it never needs to be charged. So these two items are definitely my favorites, but if I'd have to pick one, it would probably be the mouse, just because it's a good sensor, optical sensor, 5G, 16,000 DPI, and it's a wireless mouse that never needs to be charged, thanks to the wireless charging mouse mat that it sits on. So, and it's RGB. Probably not as RGB as I'd like, but I love the product to bits. I wouldn't want any other mouse other than that one. The next question comes from Rahul QnA. What is your sub goal by the end of the year, and why are you so lit? Well, my sub goal by the end of the year is roughly 40,000 subscribers. I don't know if we're going to hit it. That's kind of what I'm aiming for. At the very start of this year, I actually set myself a goal of hitting 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So we're currently at around 25,000, so we've kind of passed that goal by quite a lot, and we still have 2 months left until the end of the year. So yeah, my sub goal by the end of this year is around 40,000 subs. I won't be too bothered if we don't hit it, but that's kind of what I'm aiming for and what I'm estimating I'll probably possibly hit by the end of the year. And to answer your second question, why are you so lit? That I do not know, dude. HNNH Gaming. Are you living with your parents or alone? I currently live with my mum. Moving on to the next question. Luca Saric, why did you start YouTube? I've been making YouTube videos for a very, very long time. I think probably since 2011. And recording videos and not posting them on YouTube probably since 2009. I don't know. I've been making videos and recording them for so many years now, and I think back in 2011 or so I began uploading the videos I made onto YouTube, but don't bother actually looking for them, as you probably won't find them. I had multiple channels in the past. I'd make one channel, I'd get it to 100 subs, and then I'd make a new channel for some reason and just restart the process over and over again. And I did that with 2 or 3 channels, I think. So this one I started back in 2013, I think, and this is the channel I've luckily stuck with and not just made a new channel and restarted. But yeah, I've kind of just always been making videos either by myself or me and my friends just make skits all the time when we were little kids, I guess. But yeah, always been making videos, and now I just happen to post everything that I make onto YouTube, so that's kind of why, I guess. I just like making videos. Moving on to the next question, it comes from Andon. If you had to choose a different brand other than Razer, what would it be? Probably Corsair, as they make peripherals. They make beautiful Corsair light loop fans. They got some pretty nice cases. They have beautiful RAM. Mate, Corsair have a very complete, I guess, offering in terms of products. I'm pretty sure you could build an entire setup and system almost exclusively using Corsair components and no other brands. They make power supplies, they make fans, they make coolers, they make RAM, they make freaking everything. Storage, if you want some storage, you want some peripherals, Corsair makes it, so probably Corsair. Moving on to the next question, it comes from iRec Lobbies. If YouTube can fire this slimy bastard, I don't know if that's talking about me. What games do you play, and what do you usually do with all the monitors? At the moment, I haven't really been playing many games. I am looking forward to one game that should be coming out probably next year, and that is Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord. Really excited for that game. Don't know if any of you know it, but it's the sequel to Mount & Blade Warband. I've put, I think, well over 100 or 200 hours into that game on Steam. What games do you play? I mainly like Mount & Blade Warband, CSGO, City Skylines, Euro Truck Simulator, as I do have a steering wheel with some pedals. I have the Logitech G920, I think, but the Xbox One edition steering wheel and pedal set. I think that's what it's called, the G920 or G29, something along those lines. But what do I usually do with all these monitors? I edit videos, so it kind of helps with productivity, having 1, 2, 3, 4 monitors. In the past, I'd only use 3 monitors for productivity and editing videos and stuff, but now we got this massive 4K overhead display, and I didn't think I'd find it as useful as it is, but it's surprisingly useful having this extra fourth monitor here. Just kind of helps productivity. Do I play games across all 3 of these or all 4 of these monitors? No, but when I do play Euro Truck, I play using NVIDIA Surround, and I use the bottom 3 displays here for the game, as I kind of want like a surround experience. Or if I play like any racing games, yeah, I'll play the game across all 3 monitors. Probably not the 4th one, as that would probably look pretty weird. But hopefully that answers your question. Moving on to the next one, Gabriel, how is YouTube your full-time job when you have 22,000 subs and get around 5,000 views per video? It doesn't add up. Well, to answer your question, I guess, if you check on Social Blade for like the channel's, I guess, views, as you know, ad revenue is a thing on YouTube. And yeah, if you check on the channel's like view history, I guess, over the past like year or so, I think ever since like April or May time, the channel has been consistently getting well over 200,000 monthly views ever since like April or May time, I think. So, you know, ad revenue is a thing. That's like one of the main sources of income, I suppose, for the channel. But yeah, hopefully that answers your question. Views on YouTube and the ads that play on the videos. Moving on to the next question, Sonofamonite1. I hope that's how you pronounce your channel name there. Q&A, what was your ambition or what inspired you to do fitness? Well, man, I've been doing like weightlifting, I guess, or like training in the gym. I think over 5 years now. Like, you probably look at me and you'd be like, what? 5 years? This is 5 years of training? Like, I'm a pretty small dude still, even though I've been training for like, I think over 5 years now. Like, I think I got my first gym membership when I was maybe like 13, 14 years old. I don't even know why the hell they let me get a membership there. But we were like supervised, I suppose, by like some kind of personal trainer for a while. But this was all like a very long time ago. I don't even know what the hell really inspired me to do fitness. Like, I think a lot of my friends were into it as well. I had like a set of dumbbells, I think, when I was like 10 years old or something. So yeah, I guess like a lot of my friends were into like fitness as well. I'm not really into like sports, so I'm mainly just interested in like lifting weights, dude. But yeah, hopefully that answers your question, I guess. I'm not too sure what exactly inspired me. But yeah, moving on to the next question. Saeed Arif Maulana. What lens do you use on your camera? Your video was so cool, man. Well, the camera that I use is the Canon G7X Mark II, but the actual lens on the G7X Mark II camera isn't like interchangeable. It's just like one lens on the camera. I can't take it off and swap it out for another one. This entire camera is like a point and shoot, I guess. It's a very popular vlogging camera, I guess. Yeah, it's the lens that comes with the camera, basically. So moving on to the next question. Power CM, I have Ligma. Okay. Do you edit your own videos? Asks Synergy. I do. I edit every single one of these videos. I've never let anyone else edit my videos. Moving on to the next question. Nate Wu, TechBlock QnA, what do you eat every day? So my diet is very consistent, like day to day, I'd say. I eat pretty much similar items every single day, so it could be like pasta, it could be chicken. Apart from that, I make like a mass gainer shake, I suppose. I get like some peanut butter, I get some olive oil, some protein powder, some chocolate soy milk, and yeah, I put that all together into like a blender, and I make like a protein mass gainer smoothie, I suppose. It has well over 1,000 calories basically. So yeah, it's like pretty calorie dense, and it's got, you know, it's got all the macros I need pretty much. A lot of fats, a lot of proteins, and I guess a little bit of carbs as well. But that's pretty much what I eat every day. Just like the same thing really, you know, chicken, pasta, protein shakes, stuff like that really. The next question comes from Sinful. Now that I know this is your full-time job, man, I will turn on that bell. Full support incoming. I don't even know why I screenshotted this as a question. This is not a question. But thanks, Sinful. I appreciate it, dude. Moving on to the next one. Victon, do you plan to get a... okay. The next question comes from Light FN. Are you ever gonna upgrade your PC, like GPU and CPU? Lol, you have a 4K monitor and 3 extra 1080p monitors on a GTX 970. So I think all these comments were posted before I announced my new PC build coming out next month. So yeah, planning on upgrading my GPU and CPU and RAM and motherboard, everything pretty much. The GPU I'm probably going with is the RTX 2080 Ti. That all depends though on the availability of that card. Since I'm probably buying the card out of my own money, I doubt any company is just going to like give me an RTX 2080 Ti. Even as like a review unit, I would be so happy if a company would give me a graphics card for free. but unfortunately at the moment I'm probably gonna have to buy it out of my own money, and that'll be like over $1,000, dude. And the CPU I'm going to be going with is the AMD 2700X CPU and like 32 gigabytes of probably like HyperX RGB RAM. But if you want to learn more about the upcoming PC build, press on the card on the top right hand corner there, or the link in the description down below to my PC build announcement video, I guess. But yeah, my poor GTX 970 at the moment is currently having to run all 4 of these monitors. But moving on to the next question, Unreal X Q&A. You say Zuckerberg every morning? No, no I don't. Oh my god. Awesome video, man. TechBlock QnA. What is the make and model of your microphone that's hanging over your monitor on the far right hand side? This, my friends, is the Audio-Technica AT2020. Everything here will be linked in the description down below if you're interested. I'll leave my the microphone arm, the microphone and the pop filter all in the description down below for you. But it's the AT2020 from Audio-Technica. Moving on to the next question, it comes from Sniguin. Are you planning on adding more RGB? There's a lot of RGB, but RGB is cool and maybe you can add RGB, more RGB stuff and make everything RGB and live in a RGB world, the king of RGB. Man, how many times did I just say RGB? Jesus. Are you planning on adding more RGB? Yes. I plan on getting some Nanoleaf Aurora light panels. I'm thinking to maybe have them like in the very corner of the room here, so just above the PC, and like they kind of go up here and then like across the wall there. I think that would look pretty sick. But yeah, I do plan on adding quite a bit more RGB stuff here and there every now and again. The next question comes from Joseph D. If you're not a YouTuber, what would you be? Second, do you have a girlfriend or like anyone? This got 10 upvotes. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't really like anyone at the moment. I'm not really like looking for a relationship, I guess. If you were not a YouTuber, what would you be though? Well, at the moment, I'd probably be working at Amazon if I weren't a YouTuber. I'd probably be back at the Amazon warehouse pulling pallets like I did last year. If not that, maybe looking for like some kind of like IT job. But yeah, probably something to do with IT in general. As you know, I do like tech. Maybe like, you know, try a job at Razer or something. Wouldn't that be crazy? TechBlock working at Razer. But yeah, to answer your question, I'd probably try to look for like some kind of IT job nearby. And yeah, moving on to the next question, Optimal asks, do you plan on upgrading your PC specs in the near future? Yes, I've pretty much already kind of answered this question. Bamo Arts, how tall are you? I'm roughly like 177 centimeters. Like I want to say 178, but I'm probably not. I haven't really like measured my height in a while, I guess. So to be honest, I'm probably like 176 centimeters. I don't really know how much that is in feet. Pretty sure it's like 5'10" or 5'11". I'm not 6 foot, unfortunately. Nate Liang says, I loved this video. I have been literally watching one of your videos every day for the past 6 months. Do you have any cheaper monitor suggestions for my gaming and productivity? Also, TechBlock QnA, how did you decide to pursue YouTube? Also, you have inspired me to make YouTube videos too. Awesome, dude. In terms of like a monitor recommendation, I don't really know what your budget is, but for a monitor that's good for gaming and productivity, I'll leave a link in the description down below to like an MSI monitor. It's a 24-inch curved 144 Hz and it's a VA panel. So the color reproduction is pretty nice. And on top of that, you get a 144 Hz refresh rate. I'm pretty sure it's 1 ms as well, 1 millisecond response time. So that should be pretty good for your gaming and productivity. That's the monitors that I'm planning on getting as well. Probably next year, as this year I'm gonna be investing all my income into new PC parts. So I can finally like render videos faster and just like improve my productivity, as this PC is on the verge of like blowing up, I think. But how did you decide to pursue YouTube? I think I kind of already answered this question like earlier. Basically always been making YouTube videos, and this is kind of just like a natural progression, I guess. So yeah, and awesome that I've inspired you to make your own YouTube videos too. Best of luck with your channel, Nate. The next question comes from BSA YouTube. Do you live with your parents or a flat? Because on the 5-year setup vid, you are always in the same room. Yes, I do live with my mum, and we've lived in this flat or apartment for many years, basically. The next question comes from Aaron Diamond. Dude, this guy comments on like every single one of my videos, dude. Like I remember so many of you that comment on the videos all the time, because there's a few of you that comment on every single one of my videos, and this guy's one of them. Like whenever I post a video, I see Aaron post a comment within like a few minutes. So anyway, already watched one of your old videos and you sound so different from now. Also, great vlog. Yeah, I've been making YouTube videos for a very long time. I'd advise you to not look back at my old content. You'd probably cringe and you'd be like, what the hell, dude? How did this guy get any views? But, oh my god, my friend Bart, where do you live? Asking for my cousin. I'm not gonna give away my address, dude. The next question comes from Corey Bedford, another guy that comments on like every single one of my videos. The Q&A, if you could have more monitors, how many would you have at max? PS, love your videos, and I hope this makes it to the Q&A. I feel like 3 monitors was like the most I'd ever think I'd ever have, but now I have 4, and same scenario now, I guess. Like, I don't think I could ever have more than 4 monitors. That just seems insane. 4 is the max for sure. The next question comes from B Panna Slap D. What a name. How would you feel if you can get 5 monitors on your setup? I don't want 5 monitors. 3 is the most I thought I'd ever need. But now I have 4, and I can't imagine having more than 4. No more than 4. Zachary, this guy comments all the time as well. How did you feel when England lost in the World Cup? I didn't really mind. I don't really watch many sports. I watch UFC, and I guess that's like the only sport I watch is MMA. The next question comes from JLF. Can you do a review of the Razer Nari? You see, I want to make a review of the product. However, next month I'm putting all my money into the PC, so there'll probably be like nothing left for food, let alone a freaking Razer product that will probably cost like £200. So yeah, can I do the review? If I do post one, I'll probably post it in December, as I think the headset is still out of stock at the moment, so I can't even buy it even if I wanted to do a review, and Razer aren't gonna send me one at the moment. They haven't reached out to me to like offer a review sample, so for the time being I probably won't do the review, as I can't afford it and it's out of stock. So yeah, unless Razer reaches out to me and sends me the headset, please do, I'd love to review it. But unless that happens, I probably won't be reviewing it until like December, January time. That's when I'll be able to buy it myself, I guess. The next question comes from John MG. Awesome dude, your setup looks pretty neat. What watch is this? This is the Movement Voyager Sterling watch. I got it for my 18th birthday from my mum. It's a lovely watch. It's got like it's got dual time. It's got like a date on there. It's a nice little watch, I guess. It's my second ever watch that I owned. But yeah, that's the watch. I'll leave a link in the description down below to Movement. It is an affiliate link, by the way, so if you buy anything on Movement, I'll get like a percentage of that, I guess. But unfortunately, I can't offer like any discounts on the watches, as I'm not like officially partnered with them in any way. I'm just an affiliate. But yeah, hopefully that answers your question. The next question comes from Issa. Do you often play games on your setup? And if you do, what games? A bit of City Skylines, CSGO, Mountain Blade Warband, Euro Truck Simulator. That's kind of the main games that I do play when I play them. At the moment, I'm not really playing many games, and I pretty much already answered this question earlier, but yeah. I'll probably get back into gaming a lot more once I upgrade my PC and I can actually like game at like much higher settings, dude, and maybe even at 4K, you know? But moving on to the next question, how much do you get from YouTube? This month I made exactly, Oracle331 says, I have a tech review channel and I cannot seem to gain subs. How did you do it? Well, I did go on your channel and you have not uploaded any videos, I think. And that's probably why you aren't able to gain subs. Upload videos. I don't know if you have like a different channel that is a tech review channel, but the one you commented on is not a tech review channel, and I can't really like help you, I guess, unless I know what your channel is. But I guess my general advice for like up and coming YouTubers would probably be just upload consistently, interact with your audience. That's what I've done on my channel, and you know, it's just good to interact with everyone, you know, interact within your community, even if you have like one person commenting on your videos. But yeah, just stay consistent and interact with your audience. And to finish off the Q&A, the final question comes from the Beast Gamer 101. Are you in college? If so, what do you study? I'm not in college. I was in college for like over 2 years. I did a level 2 IT course for a year. Then I moved up to a level 3 IT or computing course, I guess. I did that for roughly like 1.5 years until I dropped out. I think back in April, I dropped out of college as YouTube was doing very well, and I just really wanted to like put all my efforts into YouTube. So yeah, I dropped out of college back in April, I think. But anyway, that is the end of the second ever TechBlock Q&A. If you have more questions for me, if you want to see more Q&As in the future, sure, leave your questions in the comment section down below. Maybe next month I'll do another Q&A video. Maybe this can become like a monthly series where I answer all of your questions that you may have for me. If you want some advice for gym or anything, just, put your questions in the comment section down below. Maybe we'll do another Q&A next month or something. So, apart from that, thank you everyone very much for watching, and I hope to see you in another video soon. Goodbye.